Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pro Sports Analyst with your host Roman here for you, and I'm going to be giving you guys my first video. And this is going to be a series of the top 32 quarterbacks in the NFL, and we're going to be starting off with Blaine Gabbert, quarterback number 11, Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, when you look at Blaine Gabbert, I really liked him in college. He played for the Missouri Tigers. I followed him all the way through his college career until he entered the NFL draft. And I thought he was a great player. I was really excited. I always liked watching him play. I was super pumped for him to get in the NFL. And then once he got into the NFL, he kind of slacked off a bit. He got injured a lot, and he threw a lot of interceptions, quite a bit of interceptions, not a lot, but quite a bit of interceptions. And he just didn't perform up to my standards. I don't know about your standards, but these are my standards. It's my opinion. You can think what you want, do what you want. I'll respect your opinion as long as you respect mine. But I'm basically going to be talking to you about that in this entire video. The quarterback controversy there. Is he going to be starting? Is he not going to be starting? A couple of his stats, just a little rundown. And let's get into it. So, Blaine Gabbert. He entered the NFL draft out of the University of Missouri. He's only 23 years old. And he was drafted first round, 10th overall by the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 2011 NFL draft. Now, like I said, I was really pumped to see him. I was excited. First round, 10th pick, Jacksonville Jaguars, I thought it was a really good pick. I really liked it. I really liked the Jacksonville Jaguars went out and grabbed a QB in the first round, and they were going to, build around him. They build around Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert's their guy, and, we're going to give him weapons. We're going to give him an offensive line. We're going to give him a receiver. We're going to give him a defense, help him so he doesn't have to always be put into pressure situations. But, once he entered the NFL, it was only his first year. In 2011, he played 15 games. His first season was great. He played 15 seasons, just like any quarterback would want to. It's not 16 games. He missed out one game, but 15 games is good enough. Like, oh wow, I almost completed an entire season. I wish it was an entire season, but it wasn't. But in 15 games, he passed for 2,000 yards, 12 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and had a 65.4 passer rating. It's not the best stats, I understand, but, this is you're talking about a rookie. Not every rookie is going to be an Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin, Russell Wilson, and it might just take him a little bit longer to develop because Andrew Luck, honestly, was NFL ready from the start, and I was really excited to see him play. At first, I thought Luck would be a bust, but turned out he wasn't, and he almost won Rookie of the Year. And then Robert Griffin took that from him, and Russell Wilson and Robert Griffin, are both also very good players. Both NFL ready, clearly. Both got their teams to the playoffs. All three of them did. But Blaine Gabbert, I think it's going to take a little bit longer for him to blossom to fully become, this quarterback that can throw the ball downfield. Because that's where I see him lacking. I don't see him throwing the ball downfield like an Aaron Rodgers or Peyton Manning. I don't see him have the vision of a Matt Ryan who can just spot anyone on the field and just throw it to them for a first down, 20 yards, or even a touchdown. So that's what Blaine Gabbert needs to work on. He needs to push himself to become a strong quarterback, a strong arm quarterback, a very have better decision-making quarterback, have great vision, be more versatile on his feet, sort of like a Colin Kaepernick, Tony Romo. Tony Romo, for example, Tony Romo will roll out of the pocket and look for someone downfield and then throw it, maybe even get a first down, possibly throw an interception. But Blaine Gabbert needs to do that. He needs to take all these other quarterbacks and just start looking at them. Like, I know you don't want to be just like someone else. Be you, be your quarterback, do what you want to do. But looking at other people's stats and their skill set and their mindset, you just need to look at that and just be like, I want to be like that. I want to be the strong-armed quarterback with a great vision, can move out of the pocket if I want to, when I want to, and just find someone downfield. Now, last season they drafted Justin Blackmon in the first round, a wide receiver. I was excited to see him come in the NFL right out of Oklahoma State, and he had an okay season. Blaine Gabbert was only there for 10 games for him. It wasn't like the most spectacular season, but then the offseason comes along, and then all of a sudden, Justin Blackmon gets in trouble, off-field issues. I don't remember the situation exactly because it was so long ago, but Justin Blackmon is now suspended the first 4 games of the season, I believe, and that's going to be quite crucial to Blaine Gabbert and the Jacksonville Jaguars because the Jaguars have never really had like an outstanding, receiver. And now Justin Blackmon's was, their guy. They wanted him. They wanted him to come in and become that guy, but they didn't. Um, he didn't live up to their standards, and Blaine Gabbert needs to make him into a receiver like a Tom Brady would. Like Tom Brady can turn anybody into a great receiver. Look at Wes Welker. Wes Welker was nothing in Miami, so then Welker was traded to New England, and New England picked him up, and all of a sudden Wes Welker is one of probably the best slot receiver in the NFL. Another thing that will help Blaine Gabbert is an offensive line. He needs an offensive line really bad. I don't remember exactly what they got in this draft. I didn't really pay attention to the Jaguars. I paid more attention to the Rams, the Cardinals, the Cowboys. The Chargers had, pretty good drafts. So if you can get a line to protect Blaine Gabbert, then he should be okay. He has a decent arm. He doesn't have the strongest arm like a Rodgers or Manning, but he needs to just work on a little bit of everything. And I hope this offseason he really, pushed himself to, stay healthy, to eat right, do whatever he has to do to play every single game of an NFL season, because I believe he can make this team an above 500 record team again. I mean, in 2012, last season, in only 10 games, he passed for 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 1,662 yards, and that's only 600 yards less than what he did in 2011. So if he could, if he played all 16 games, he might have been a 3,000-yard passer just about. So he has the ability to, be a great quarterback. I just don't see him doing that if he doesn't have weapons or if he doesn't have an offensive line to protect him. So he has the potential to be a great quarterback, no doubt about it. Anybody does. Anybody can, become a great NFL player, as long as you push forward for it. So, but anyways, sorry for you Jacksonville Jaguars fans. I just think Blaine Gabbert isn't, as good as other people towards the bottom of my list, which I'll get into in the next video and a couple videos later, and I'll really kind of start comparing them, because I think they have about the similar skills and they don't really make the best decisions. So I'll bring that in the next couple videos. So sorry, like I said, sorry for you Jacksonville Jaguars fans. You guys will be winning soon enough. But I'm gonna give you guys a link down in the description below to my Facebook page and to this YouTube account on YouTube, Pro Football Exclusive Live. I also work on that channel with my friend Justin. He's doing his top 32 quarterbacks. His 32nd quarterback is Jake Locker. So I'll send you guys over there. Go subscribe. He's a great commentator, and I also work over there as well. So this is Pro Sports Analyst with Roman. And one last thing before I go. Hit the like button, hit the favorite button, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. I'm not going to force you to do anything, but leave down in the comments below, please. What is your favorite NFL team and why? And who do you think is the worst starting quarterback in the NFL? Like I said, Roman, Pro Sports Analyst. Have a great day.